Hey guys, Dr. Brady Manny with Functional Medicine Mastery. So the question was, and I was on a podcast just recently, and the question was, if you were to go to a fresh town, brand new town, you had nothing, you had zero. Okay, no following, no website, nothing. Starting from scratch, you had no list, okay, nothing. What would you do? How would you grow? And for me, it's really pretty simple. I mean, you have to have multiple poles in the water eventually, but this is what I would do. Facebook is beautiful because you can target specific conditions. So I already have my talk down, right? So I have the tribal system, the talk polished. Okay, you have your in-office talk. Okay, that's going to be your core foundation. That's your core tool to educate and empower patients, right? So you have your talk. How are you going to get people there? Facebook sponsored ads. You run a Facebook video inviting people to your talk. You get people to your landing page where you can collect email addresses so that if they don't take action right away, they're in a 5, 7, 12 step sequence of come on in this week, come on, you can drip on them with science and education and research about what you do and how you can help them. Makes sense. Most people don't take action on the first contact. It takes 12 contacts sometimes before somebody actually takes. You have to build that relationship, right? So Facebook ad, in-office talk, into the funnel sequence, and basically they're entering their name, email address to RSVP, or they can call us right away if they want to schedule. We'll get them dates and times and that sort of thing, but come to the funnel, right? They get to the funnel, capture their email, we get them invited, we call them, we get them into the in-office talk. Okay, and I've made other videos about this. I would rather have 15 people. I'm not a big fan of dinner talks, right? I'd rather have 12, 15 people in my office every single week telling the functional medicine story, inflammation, sensitivities, deficiencies, toxicities. That's my core approach. So I do this tribal in-office talk. From there we break off and do one-on-ones where I can sit with people. I can do one-on-ones. I can poke into their hot buttons. How is this affecting your life? What have you tried in the past? What other doctors have you been to? Okay, what's gonna happen if you don't get this condition fixed? Okay, the typical questions that I'm gonna ask. And then I'm gonna put them through the tribal system. We're gonna get them food tested. We're gonna test them for nutrients, nutrient deficiencies. We're gonna deflame and detoxify them. Okay, but that's done one-on-one. So I'm in a brand new town. I'm gonna run the Facebook ad, landing page. I'm gonna build a one-page landing page, one-page funnel. Okay, get them into the funnel sequence, get them into my in-office, do an in-office talk, boom. From there we do one-on-ones. That would be my general flow. Can you do other things to get people to your talk? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you can flyers and banners and Starbucks bulletin boards, and yes, you can kind of get the word out that way. But I would just start with Facebook. Start there, and I would just do this master, and then so I'm getting 12, 15 people every single week, 12, 15. So at the end, now you got 60 people. At the end of that first month or whatever it is, you've done the talk for 60 people. Okay, are you gonna close all 60 of them? No, maybe just food test a good chunk of them. But then you take a lot of that money, you pour more gasoline on more Facebook ads, niche specific Facebook ads, funneling people to talk, and a combination of one-on-one talk or one-on-one consults. Not everybody wants to sit in a group for half hour, 45 minutes, in which case we do one-on-ones. Okay, so you build up some money, you pour more gasoline on more Facebook ads. Eventually, what I would do, and we've done this too, but then you start building out more websites, more landing pages, more funnels, niche specific websites. Okay, so I was at this recording somewhere between 55 and 60 websites total. Okay, just within ClickFunnels, I'm right around 50, but then we have a bunch of WordPress sites too. Just keep building niche specific websites, niche specific landing pages. I have a website for ADHD. I have a website for thyroid. I have a website for leaky gut. I have a website for weight loss, and everything that I want to treat, everything that I want to see. Okay, we have a specific website that's SEO optimized, so that sucker sits on Google. I want to dominate page 1 of Google. So I'm running the ads, I'm filling my talks. In the meantime, I'm building out landing pages, websites, funnels that start ranking onto page 1 of Google. Okay, you type in food sensitivity testing my city, I'm gonna have the first 7 spots. I don't have just one spot on Google. I have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I want. I want multiple spots. I want multiple videos. I would start shooting videos, educational videos, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And then we also teach how to rank these videos. Get these videos onto page 1 of Google, all right? Then eventually I'd scale into radio. Radio is not for everybody. If you're in New York City, forget about it. I had a doc get a quote and it was like, you know, God, just hundreds of thousands of dollars for not much. So forget about it. But if you're in a smaller community, like for me, it makes sense. I'm in a suburb of Minneapolis, kind of expensive, but the ROI, it's all about the ROI. If the ROI makes sense, do it all day long and pour more gasoline on it. Like for me, if I run a radio, it's gonna be $3,000 to $5,000. But I know it doesn't take many patients for me to hit that goal, and then above and beyond, I'm all positive. But when I'm starting from zero, let's say I start with zero, I have nothing, you're not gonna jump into radio right away. You ramp up to it, you scale up to it. So you start small, you start doing your lunch talks, okay? I've got a way to get into almost every dental, I've done over 100 dental talks at dental offices. I have a way to get into pretty much every one of them, and it's more than just lunch. Okay, we have that in my tribal system, but that's kind of my core foundation. I would shoot as many videos as I could. I would rank as many videos as I can onto Google. I would run Facebook ads, getting people to my talks, in-office talk. From there, we schedule the one-on-one consults, and we do it that way. That's the core foundation. If I was to go to a brand new town and I had nothing, that would be the core foundation. But eventually scaling up, because eventually you want to take your money and trade it for time. That's the beauty of radio, because it doesn't take any time. You're just trading, here's a chunk of money, bring me a bunch of people, and I don't have to waste my time doing events and talks and screenings and all that kind of stuff. You're trading your time you're trading your money for the time. So now I can go hit 350,000 people a couple times a day, and it's not gonna eat up all my time. Okay, so that's eventually where you want to go in the world of functional medicine. Okay, disclaimer, this is functional medicine. Would I run radio for chiropractic? No. I'm talking weight loss, I'm talking food testing, I'm talking niche specific marketing. Okay, it's got to be tailored. That radio station and that demographic has to be, and all in your message has to be tailored to that demographic of people listening to that. So that's an art and that's a science in and of itself. That we've tested over the years, but anyway, that's what I would do. So please share this video if you feel the need to. Functional Medicine Mastery Facebook page, click like the page. I'm going to be sharing more videos and strategies that we've used over the years. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, right? So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Talk to you soon.